Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Golazo España. In this video, I'm going to take you through the front pages of today's football dailies. I do cover other sports, as you can see, but they're predominantly football, and you get into the other sports as you go through the paper. So we're going to go through what's on the front pages, and now we'll give you a roundup of news concerning clubs outside the top two, if you like, in La Liga. Because I have recorded a video with the latest Real Madrid news and the latest Barcelona news as standalone videos. They're already on here. So each day I'm going to do Real Madrid, Barcelona, and then do a summary of the front pages and the other clubs as well. And then that way you can pick and choose what you want to watch rather than having to endure one long video. All right, so MARCA, what we're doing? To be continued, it says here. This is to do with tennis. I don't want to go into that, to be honest with you. There's a little bit of a mention on the front page, Real Madrid. The Asensio situation gets complicated. Asensio's future at Real Madrid is uncertain due to recent mistakes. Spoke about this in my Real Madrid video, so I won't go over it now, but the press are really turning on him, which is a real shame because they were bigging him up last season when he broke through. He was going to be the next best thing with Hoyson and all that. Unbelievable what they're like. It is honestly shocking. But like I said, that's detailed in the Real Madrid video I've done. AS, it's not pronounced AS to be honest with you, but I call it AS rather than how it is pronounced. What we got here, Blue Planet celebrates Chelsea's Club World Cup victory over PSG 3-0. I'm not going to go on about this. It's not really relating to Spanish football. Real Madrid, Canate will be difficult. He's mentioned down here at the bottom if you're a Liverpool fan. Again, I've mentioned that in that Real Madrid video, and I will be talking about it on Cop Talk TV today if you're a red. Barcelona, Badgi or Badgi, whatever he's called, in Barcelona colours. This is a new signing, mentioned in the Barcelona video in depth. The Swedish winger wore the Barca shirt, but the club has not yet officially announced the signing. He was announced as a reserve player, but then they deleted it yesterday, so there's a bit of confusion as to what his status is. Moving on to sport, so those two are the pro Real Madrid publications. We've got sport here. Basically, we've got Barcelona reporting back for pre-season training yesterday, medicals yesterday, being checked and shit like that. A few photos. I think pre-season starts this afternoon in terms of training. Where is it? A por todas. Let's go for everything. Refers to the start of Barcelona's pre-season with high expectations for the 25-26 season. Then we've got the sub-headlines. What we got? Yeah, Barcelona begin pre-season. Medical tests mark the beginning of pre-season under Flake. The team's ambition is to win every competition this season. Then there's a bit about the Club World Cup. We're not bothered about that. Moving on to Mundo Deportivo. Again, it's talking about the players being back for pre-season. Vuelve El Barça, basically, what's it mean? Barca returns, highlights the return of Barcelona's squad for pre-season, football-related sub-headline, Barcelona squad reunion, the squad is in good spirits as they prepare for their first training session, Club World Cup, which we are not particularly interested in. So, shall we see what I've got for you regarding the other clubs in Spain, in La Liga, outside the top two? Bear in mind, I can't pronounce names very well, right? If you can do better, you have a fucking go, right? I've been like that for years on Cop Talk TV. You know what I mean? When you read a name, you can't hear it. You know what I'm saying? And I spend more time reading, to be honest with you, than I do watching. But we'll go through it, all right? If it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, you can expect to giggle. So, Valencia, the club believes there's still chance with Barrenetxea. They hope they can bring back the Aston Villa midfielder Nico Gonzalez Barrenetxea for another season, unless he stays at the English club. A repeat loan is difficult but not ruled out, and Villa prefer a permanent transfer worth around 12 million euros. Benfica and Porto are interested. If no club meets the asking price, another loan could become possible. Mosquera to sign for Arsenal this week. This is the Valencia centre-back, Christian Mosquera. He's close to joining the Gunners. Valencia previously rejected a 40 million euro bid, and at 14 that was million euro bid, and are asking for 20 million euros. This is a very, very good player, guys. Disappointed that my own club, Liverpool, hasn't gone in for him, to be honest with you. Mosquera rejected a new contract and asked the club to negotiate with Arsenal. Journalist Henry Winter. I do know how to pronounce his name, believe it or not. Henry Winter reports the transfer will be finalised this week, and obviously Fabrizio Romano, rent a tweet, has also chimed in, saying that Mosquera wants to go there and the deal is almost here we go and all that shit. The club hoped he would stay following the arrival of Roncalli and coach Carlos Corberán. With Mosquera likely to leave and Yarak already sold to PSV for nearly €10 million, Valencia will need to sign one or two experienced centre-backs. Mosquera's current contract runs until 2026. I support CF Benidorm down here, down the divisions, right down the divisions here. David Villa owns the club. And they sold, my club sold a young player called Yaros, a striker, to Valencia. He's at their academy now. He broke through into our team, CF Benidorm, I think earlier this year. Second half of the season, did fucking great. Oh, I was gutted that he sold. I said good luck on Instagram, and he replied, "Thank you for the support." I felt mint. It was mint. Alavés, right? What we got about them? Owono renews and joins Andorra on loan. Jesus Owono, well, no doubt you should pronounce it as Jesus Owono, has renewed his contract with Alavés until 2029. He will spend the season on loan at FC Andorra to gain more playing time. Born in Equatorial Guinea, and raised in the Basque Country, he came through the youth systems at Real Sociedad and Alavés. He's already made 11 La Liga appearances for the first team. Real Sociedad, what we got for you there? They've earned €250 million in 13 years. From academy graduates, can you believe that? Since 2013, €250 million from academy graduates. Zubieta, the club's youth academy, I thought he was a player, is the foundation of both sporting and financial success. The €66 million transfer of Zubimendi to Arsenal is the latest example. Other big names include Laramendi, 32 million, Griezmann, 54, Inigo Martinez, 32, Odriozola, 30 million euros, and Lenormand, 34.5 million euros plus 5 million variables. The Ubieta players have contributed to winning the Copa del Rey and qualifying for the Champions League twice and the Europa League multiple times. The challenge is to ensure the Ubieta remains the foundation for future success. Impressive shit, that innit? Oviedo now. Colombato and Vinas stay. Alamau leaves. Oviedo confirmed that Federico Vinas and Santiago Colombato will stay with the club, but Brazilian striker Alamau is leaving after 2 seasons. He posted a farewell message on social media saying they've been 2 unforgettable years. I'll carry them in my heart forever. Oviedo staying with them. They've joined the race, it says, the infamous race, to sign a player called Izeta. They've joined Alavés and Olympiacos in the race to sign this striker. Oh, you're going to like this. Urko is his first name. Irirutagonia, also known as Izeta. We'll stick with that. He's under contract with Athletic until 2027 and had a strong season on loan at Mirandes. He's training with Athletic's first team in pre-season, determined to seize his chance. Coach Ernesto Valverde is already testing his effort and commitment. Athletic Club, Padilla, in Spain, double L is pronounced Y, but it depends where people are from. Padilla returns to play. Goalkeeper he is, apparently, has returned to Athletic Club after a loan at Pumas in Mexico. Athletic paid $300,000 to bring him back early. Pumas originally wanted to keep him until 2026. He's expected to feature in early friendlies, while Unai Simon remains on holiday. He's 21, played 5 La Liga games for Athletic and 18 with Pumas last season. He also trained with Mexico's national team ahead of the Gold Cup. How do you pronounce this? Aguirre-Zabala has joined Valencia on loan. Simon will remain the number 1 for La Liga and Champions League, and Padilla is likely to feature in the Copa del Rey. Atletico Madrid. Club opens new season ticket campaign. Atletico Madrid has launched its 25-26 season ticket campaign. More than 7,000 members requested a total of 11,000 tickets. Demand exceeds supply because very few season ticket holders gave up their seats. Atletico ended last season with 60,874 season ticket holders, a record for the club. And that figure is expected to be reached again, but the stadium's capacity limits any increase. Tickets must also be reserved for away fans and general match sales. Can you believe that? It's a lot, isn't it? Anyway, staying with Atletico, three friendlies before the league debut. Their pre-season begins on Monday, 21st of July. First week, training camp in Los Angeles, de San Rafael, Segovia. Second week, double sessions at Majadahonda. Third week, friendlies. Sunday the 3rd of August versus Porto. Wednesday the 6th of August versus Rayo Vallecano. And Saturday the 9th of August versus Newcastle. Atletico are also trying to schedule their traditional Jesus Hill Memorial match, or Jesus Hill. I reckon that's Jesus Hill Memorial match in El Burgo de Osma, making the 20th edition this year. The league campaign starts on the 17th of August against Espanyol. New signings Bena, Ruggeri, Musso and Lenglet will all start pre-season. Fitness coach Luis Pinedo was praised last season for an injury-free summer and overall fitness. What have we got next? We've got Espanyol and Mallorca coming up. Mallorca. Espanyol, Rastas loses, accelerate club sale. Rastas losses, I do apologise, double S. Espanyol's Chinese owners, Rasta, are negotiating the club sale to ALK Capital, led by American Alan Pace. Rasta's 2024 financial report shows Espanyol was responsible for 54% of total company losses. For the first time, the club is no longer the main income source, now trailing toys and video games. Since buying the club in 2016, Rasta has reportedly lost 47.9 million euros through their investment in Espanyol. And finally, Mallorca, Pablo Torres' release clause will be 25 million euros. He will arrive in Parma this week to complete his move. The club will pay 5 million euros for 50% of his rights. The release clause will be set at 25 million euros. The midfielder struggled to find a role under both Javi and Flick at Barcelona. He's expected to be a key player in Jagoba Arasat's plans. The length of his contract with Mallorca has not yet been disclosed. And that, my friends, concludes your summary, your roundup of what's going on, what's been said in the Spanish football dailies, the latest news, if you like, from La Liga. Don't forget, for Real Madrid and Barcelona, I've got 2 other standalone videos for that. If you enjoyed this update, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. I think there's ways of supporting this channel in the video description. I'm not sure, to be honest. The channel isn't monetized, and I put a lot of effort in to this channel in the morning. It takes up a lot of time. I must admit, this morning I felt like I had a job. It was a little bit like it takes a bit of time, trust me, working it all out. But I like it. You know, I review the papers every day for Cop Talk TV. And I see all this other Spanish news, and it just gets me away from the Liverpool stuff, which I've done for nearly 30 years now, 3 decades. So it's just a little break, you know what I mean? And I'd like to grow this channel. I'm not bothered about growing the Cop Talk channel, you know what I mean? I kind of like don't have anything to prove with that. But I'd like to grow this. So please do, if you've stumbled on the video, subscribe, like, comment, and all the usual shit that the kids tell you. All right, guys, have a nice one. And hopefully I'll be back with you tomorrow. If I get plenty of likes and comments, it's giving me a bit of encouragement. You know what I'm saying?